Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And then you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And then you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. Put one in the chat if you can hear me. I was playing with my little skeleton. Oh, gosh. So many in here, it's just going to be hard to say hello to everybody. One by one. So, hello, everybody. Well, I'll tell you what. A little drama goes a long way to drum up subscriptions and views and likes, doesn't it? Man, just imagine. It's not a pumpkin shirt. It's a Hooters shirt. Danny Mitchell. That's a Hooters shirt. Just imagine if I had subscribers set to only 5 minutes, and then they could come in and chat. Or if I didn't have subscribers only at all, how many people would be here? Golly boom. I mean, there's been drama all over the place. Drama here, drama there, drama everywhere. And I've been trying to stay out of it. Been doing my best. Even though I've been getting screenshots sent to me on the daily for month and a half, 2 months. I always say, who cares? Well, I don't care. Don't affect me none. And I've been talking to a couple of my friends tonight. Friends. And I don't know what direction to take this live. So I still don't know. I still haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do. I almost pushed it back 30 more minutes so I could think about it some more. I figure we just think about it together. We'll talk about it. There's a whole lot of people who believe a certain way. I'm sorry if you're one of those people. And I'm sorry if I contributed to it. I feel like it's got to stop. No, it's not members only, Mystery Lady. It's subscribers only. Subscribers only chat. If I made it members only, they'd be saying, money grab, Jimbo's on the money grab. I don't want your money. I don't want it. I'm going to I'm going to insert some ads during this live stream. And I'll use my monetization that way. I don't want your money. Don't give it to me. Don't send it. Don't want it. Now, don't get that mixed up with if you want to donate, donate. And if you don't. Simple as that. It's not like that. Just don't. That way you don't have to decide. Am I scamming you? I'm not scamming you. Just don't send it. Pretty simple. For those of you who are confused by what's going on, you must have missed all the live streams that have been deleted or privated today. It's Friday. Friday evenings during football season on home games, I go watch Molly perform at the football game. Thelma don't feel well. So I went and watched Molly tonight by myself. And then came home to get ready for this. I sent Sarah to pick Molly up after the game. Welcome back, Penny Pimp Daddy. I finally got you unblocked. I finally found you in the block list. So me too, Leslie. I'm sick of it too. And that's why I decided to go ahead and go through with what I originally set up this live stream to be. If people want, oh no, I just broke the arms off my skeleton. Oh, his whole torso's gone. I think it plugs right back in though. If people are going to think what they want to think, that's for you to decide. That's for you to decide. When Ernie went on his live stream that day, said, Jimbo, I wasn't going to say that man's name. I wasn't going to say Josh Shanks' name. There it is for everybody. Go look it up. I thought he was being genuine. Maybe he was. And gave him the on-screen fist bump that drove Nicolina mad. I mean, just drove her crazy. Didn't it, Big Mama? Didn't it drive your fat ass crazy? Yeah, it did. Nicolina went live right away. As soon as she went live, yelling at me. How dare you fist bump Ernie? How dare you? Oppositional effect calls me. Oh, you got to fix it. Call Nicolina right now. Call her. Please call her. So I went on to her live stream, took the link, tried to talk to her. She couldn't hear me. So I yelled into the phone. She was cussing. Some dumbass on her panel was cussing. So I was cussing too. Because we weren't friends, Tingle Bar. Ernie and I wasn't friends. Anyway. Shortly after that, Ernie started messaging me. Hey, man, let's start working together, man. Okay, Ernie. I don't think your subscribers and my subscribers are ready for that. He's like, oh yeah, man, let's have a big live together. Let's tell them all. But we didn't do that right away. No. But we did talk to each other over Messenger. You know, rekindling our friendship, apologizing to each other for what we'd said about each other. We said a lot of harsh things about each other. And I'm going to tell you, it's getting ready to start back. You're the best daddy ever. Nicolina, quit texting me, okay? You big fat ass. Just a second. So anyway, right, Leslie? Something I was so happy about. Made me happy to see them back as family, but I see the family means nothing to some. All for fame, 100. I forgave Ernie for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I allowed him back to my house again. Hey, buddy. How are you feeling, Magnum PI? It is so good to see you, buddy. It's so good to see you in chat. I took up for Ernie. A lot. Some of his subscribers never believed me. And that's okay. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. Don't bother me that you don't believe me. Yeah, Danny Mitchell, he was here at my house. The whole time, he's lying to everybody, including his family. Wouldn't tell his family he was here at my house. Told his family he was homeless and struggling. Poor Ernie. But he was here. Air conditioning, food, vehicles. Here. I got video evidence of it. Lots of video evidence of it. And I'm not talking about cell phone video either. There's 6 cameras around my property. Penny, Pip Daddy, that's about what I'm about ready to do. Well, some of the time when the geniuses were saying he was here, Prissy, he wasn't actually here. Like the Lightning Tiger thing, the blanket that he said that, you know, some of that wasn't here. He bought that at the flea market and took it with him everywhere. Still has it. Taking it with him everywhere. Oh, Nicolina, will you just stop texting me? You can't have me. You can't have Ernie. You got T-Boy. Stick with him. Jump on his moped and ride down the road. Just shut up. Once you post in the chat, oh, that's right. You can't. You're blocked. Anyway, let me hang on a second. Let me turn this off so I don't hear no more of her messages. That way I don't get distracted. Trying to do something here, Nicolina. Grow up, fatso. When you outweigh me, you can't call me fat names, okay? You're a less than 6 foot female who outweighs me. Stop. So let's just get right to it here. Let's just get right to it. I was going to tell a whole story about how, we were friends and he lied to you all and nobody believes it. And, well, I didn't betray Ernie. I never have. Never. Ernie has stolen from me more than once. He's told people lies about me more than once. Hey, Ernie, where'd you get that story about narcotics from China being in my safe? I do have a safe. If you watched my short videos today, you saw it. It's sitting outside. It weighs 480 pounds. It's a damn good safe. There ain't no fake narcotics in it. There ain't no real narcotics in it either. Call the law. Have them come check. But he's been telling these lies to people to keep us from getting close. Like, he didn't want people to trust me ever. That's why he would tell them things like, Jimbo sells his food stamps. Ernie, I don't get food stamps. How do I sell them? But you told people that because you told more than one person. Why'd you do that? But it's all Jimbo. All Jimbo. Coming against Ernie. Going against Ernie. How dare you, Jimbo? He's been so good to you. What has Ernie done for me? I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Think about it. Name something. Name something Ernie Shell has done for me and my family. Ever. We need some Jeopardy music. Now, I'm missing some of the chat. Trying to show a point. I'll get to the chat here in a little bit. Look here, 305 people. Somebody said in the chat today that Jimbo's chat don't have anybody in it without Ernie. No, honey, it's not Ernie. It's the drama, right? It's 308 now. It's going to grow and grow and grow. The more I sit here and the more I build up to what I'm going to say about Ernie at the end. Let's shoot for 500. When we get 500 in here, I'm going to drop it, baby. I'm going to boom. Here it comes. I don't see anything in the chat of what Ernie's done for me or my family ever. Ernie is absent, of course. Oh, by the way, those of you, and I know you're watching, you may not be chatting, but you're watching. Those of you, there you go, Pimp Daddy. That's one thing he's done for me. Those of you who think and honest to God believe Ernie Shell was swatted today, well, I got some of that oceanfront property for you, and I'll sell it real cheap. Real cheap. No, Nina, he don't talk shit about me. Not until today. He always spreads the word with his people and has them do it. Right, Hope Forever? How about you, beloved ghost? Lori? I said some names, didn't I? Notice a change in their tune here lately? Do you think they just come up with it? Hey, let's hate Jimbo today. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Fluffy. Willie, what about when I said the kids just got food stamps and y'all was eating steak and bragging? Them's what they call pandemic food stamps. Every student in the state of Kentucky got them. About $4,000 a month on YouTube. $4,000? Who made $4,000 a month on YouTube, Willie? You misinformed, Willie. Next comment like that will get you blocked. And you really will have to ask, am I blocked here? Because you will be. That's your last warning, my friend. Somebody in some chat today was asking or saying, oh, it's crime to grime. Who crime to grime, whatever they say. Crime, what, whoever the hell it is. Saying they sent me an email asking to be unblocked. I ain't got that email. But I'm not unblocking you. I don't want you in here. You were a smartass in my chat and you were blocked for it. Don't need you. Goodbye. He was a friend and cares about you. My friends don't do all that much for me, but they're a friend. NY2LA, no. I appreciate that you like Ernie and you like us both and whatever, but he don't care about me. No. My daughter was born, lived 8 minutes, died in my arms. Not one phone call, not one text, not a sorry. Never has said it. Never. Not when I bring it up. Never. Didn't come to the funeral. Never. Didn't come to my dad's funeral. Didn't come to my mom's funeral. Didn't come to my cousin's funeral. Didn't tell me I'm sorry. About your dad, about your mom, about your cousin. None of them. He's not a friend who cares about me. He don't care about anybody. Sorry. He don't. And you haven't seen what's been going on. He wanted this. He wanted it. He wanted this tonight to happen. He's been saying it was going to happen for a couple months. When Thelma was locked up, bunch of you people, bunch of you all messaged me, stayed on the phone with me all hours of the night, sometimes till 6 a.m. Some of you. And some of you who did that don't even know me, have never seen me face to face. Some of you. Not one single solitary text message or phone call came from Ernie. But he cares about me. He ain't nobody's friend. He is nobody's friend. If you think he's your friend, you're wrong. Don't delete people's opinions. If they're calling somebody names or making false accusations, you can delete it. Don't delete nobody's opinions, please. People are here to chat. They're subscribers. They had to be subscribers of this channel for 5 days at least before they can chat. Like, you guys wanted this, right? Everybody wanted to know how I felt and why I say what I say. Right? Into the darkness, out of the light, the friendship falling apart. Ernie gave up on the friendship a while back. Hello, Curious. I wouldn't say falling apart. I'm just, as Ernie said, at least twice today, I'm done. Now, I'm not going to walk away from YouTube. I'm not going to quit. Sorry. Just not going to happen. Hey, James. Nobody has to pick a side. Yeah, you're right, Alicia. Nobody has to pick a side. I've never asked anybody to pick a side over anything. Never. Now, I've asked you, don't go into somebody else's chat talking trash about me and take part of it. Take part in it. Then I'll just ask you to leave. Jimbo, I told someone a while back, all I wanted was the truth. So I stepped back and I see the truth. I lost a close bond with a friend as I see that too. These friendships are one-sided. And if you want to be Ernie's friend, be Ernie's friend. Now, I'm not going to say no names, but there's a few. It's not about picking no sides. It's I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a few of you who have recently opened your eyes. You've talked about it. You've talked about it with me. You've talked about it with others. And I didn't initiate it, especially when the others are talking. You support and you support and you support, and you don't get anything back. Right? No support back. Like, it just can't be that way. It just can't be that way. Not in a friendship. Many people on YouTube want to be friends until you're no use to them. That's right. That's right. Hey, Brandy. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Thank you very much. Arkansas, what's going on? How are you? It's heartbreaking too. It's heartbreaking for a lot of people, Mama T. And you know, like I could do so much, and we could really go to war with each other, and really, like, I could really destroy him if you open your eyes. And when I say destroy him, I mean his persona, not as a person. I don't want to destroy him as a person. I don't want to destroy him at all. I don't want to destroy his YouTube gimmick. And you pro wrestlers sure, there's 340 people in here. Surely one of you in here is a pro wrestler or has been. You know what a gimmick is. So I keep getting backed into this corner. Southern girl. Back me into a corner. Wants to call me out. Do you know what you said to me on the phone, Jimbo? Southern girl, you told me you were Ernie's friend. You cared about Ernie. You said you love him as a friend. You told me that. So I trusted you. I trusted you with my opinion on why I thought Ernie was having psychotic episodes on the side of the freaking highway. I trusted you. Now you want to go say, why don't you tell everybody, Jimbo? Do you really want me to tell everybody my opinion? I explained it in detail to you on why I had those thoughts, why I felt that way. And I told you then it didn't matter to me. He was still my friend, and I didn't give a damn. You're the one who wants to throw it out on the public. Why? Why do you want me to tell everybody? Why does Lisa want everybody to know? What do you and Lisa have in common? I'm sorry, I'm missing a whole lot of the chat. I don't see what's going on over here a whole lot, so let me pause for just a second and remind everybody that most of you here that are at least chatting are friends of some sort, and we get along some sort. Let's try to be respectful with each other. Let's try to be respectful with each other. Don't say anything to somebody else that you're going to regret, because this is between me and Ernie. Yeah, I said it's between me and Ernie. Why is it public? Ernie won't answer my phone call. He won't answer my text. Hasn't for a while. Now, he did call me as soon as he walked out of the courthouse in Madison County, Kentucky, after he pled guilty. He did. And what he did was ask me to lie to you. He asked me to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what he said. Some of you are going to believe me. Some of you ain't. Hey, man. No, I didn't lie to you, Danny. I told him I wasn't lying about it. He said, hey, man, I just got out of court. I took a plea deal. I pled to a lesser charge. I said, lesser charge? Lesser than PI? Public intoxication? He said, yeah, man. Yeah, I took a plea deal. They knocked it down to disorderly. Okay, that's great, Ernie. That's great. Now, on the PI charge, I was there the last time he went to court. They offered him, plead guilty. We give you time served and you're done. Okay. He said, no, I want to take it to a jury trial. So they set it up for a jury trial. Stacey Atwell, seems like you always had Ernie's back and you have been there for him. He has never been there for you and you and never had your back, and it's such a shame. It is a shame. It is a shame. And I'm not trying to make you all hate Ernie. I want you to understand Ernie. If you choose to keep, doing whatever you want to do with Ernie, for Ernie, do it. But yeah, some of you, all of you, you just need to know the truth. I have lied for Ernie. Now, I didn't lie this last time. Sorry, I'm putting my skeleton back together. I keep breaking him. Sorry, buddy. Thank you, Stacy. He pleaded down, got disorderly, and so it was over. Over. He don't have no probation, y'all. What he wanted me to tell you, he said, hey, man, I want you to go live. Tell everybody, because ain't no trolls here. Go live and tell everybody I got 90 days in jail. I shot it down right away. I said, no way, Ernie. If I do that, they're going to freaking look it up, see that you're not in jail, and then call me a liar and say I was getting ready to put on a scam to try to raise money for you. And he got pissy. And he said, okay, I'll just go live myself. It's the last contact I've had with him. Now, he told you all some cockamamie story about how he had 2 years probation when they had a maximum sentence of 90 days. That's not how it works. He ain't on probation. He pleaded guilty. Prosecutor got a conviction, and Ernie got to walk out of there scot-free. Already served his time. He was in jail for a couple hours. It's over. It's over. And then he goes on to tell you that all the charges were knocked down to disorderly, including his van charge. Au contraire. It is not. Has not been dismissed. That's why he can't get the bond back. They don't give you the bond back till court's over with. And then there ain't no fine print, like he said. There ain't no paperwork to do and all that. You go get it. Court's over. Get your signature from the judge. Take it down to the courthouse or wherever you got to go. Tell them you want your bond check. He's still waiting to be indicted on the van charge. Anybody who knows anything about the justice system knows that. You can go on to the KentuckyCourt.net, look it up, put in his name and his date of birth, and it's there. It's still there. There ain't no court date on it, but it's still there. He hasn't been indicted yet. I wasn't going to lie for him. I've lied enough. When he was at my house, I lied. I even tried to make him seem like a hero. I said, Ernie left to protect my family. No, he didn't. He was still here. Wasn't protecting my family. I was protecting my family. I was lying. Ernie didn't lie. Ernie didn't protect my family, I did. Ernie didn't leave. I'm in my office right now. Right on the other side of this computer screen is my floor in the office. We have an army cot. That's where Ernie sleeps. I've opened up my home to him. I fed him. I ran him all over the state of Kentucky, even to Tennessee a few times, on my dime. The time he said he was going to take a road trip out to Texas and whoop some ass, and he got you all to send him money. He never left this house. Never went and rented a car. Never left. But you sent him money. You didn't send it to me. You sent it to Ernie. I didn't want to do this. Southern girl. And I'm still teetering on whether I'm going to tell him what I told you on the phone. I think it's too personal. That was between friends. I thought you were my friend and you were Ernie's friend, and I could trust you with that information. I've told that to Lisa. I've told it to a couple other people who I think were thinking of Ernie's best interest. But those people haven't ran and said it on YouTube. They haven't come out and said, hey, Jimbo, why don't you tell everybody what you told me? Why would I do that? You told me you loved Ernie. You were his friend. You were concerned. Thank you. Who knows? I read it, The Truth About the Van, and there was more than what I knew. Yeah, Audrey, there's a whole lot more. People just don't, I don't know. Right, October, baby. It is bad for your health. And listen, that's why, like what I said, I got a little emotional at first. I was emotional because, listen, on Fridays, it's all about family. It's all about family every day, but we spend our day getting ready to go to the competition or whatever. So almost every Saturday, we go out of town to go watch a band competition or a football game on Fridays. Hunter's getting ready to start playing basketball. Like every day, we're with our kids doing something family-oriented. Like, I'm not begging people to give me money on YouTube. Have I needed it before? Have I asked for it? Yes, I have. I won't do it again. It ain't worth it. You see my Cash App up anywhere? It's right behind me. I forgot. It ain't on my screen. It ain't worth it. Just a second. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to insert an ad right quick. If you got YouTube Premium, you won't see that ad. Sorry, I had to do it. But, you know, and you're talking about going real life on people. I've got friends who are cops in Harlan. So does Ernie. I'm not even going to say who Ernie's friend is. It's, you know, going to be a big deal because it ain't fair to him. But for him to sit and tell people that he was swatted today by the Kentucky State Police, what if one of his subscribers didn't have all their screws tightened up and they thought, I'm going to go teach one of those cops a lesson? You know, we don't think about that. And what was the point of it? I can tell you 100%. Every time I insert an ad, like 30 people drop. 100%. Ernie was not swatted today. If you listen to Johanna Maynard's friggin' phone call, what she did was call, asked to speak to a detective. The detective, or whoever answered the phone, said, oh, yeah, that guy who does the predator hunter stuff, used to do the predator hunter stuff. Yeah, we're familiar. And she was telling him about him threatening and all this stuff. And he goes, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. Over the last few years, he's been off the rails. That was a cop telling somebody from New Mexico that. Now, did you hear him say, we're going to get somebody right on it? We're going to send out the SWAT team here for him? No. I have been to that same state police post with Ernie to show them videos of actual threats from YouTubers. Video evidence. And you know what they said? Just YouTube. Turn it off. They didn't SWAT Ernie today. Sorry, Ernie. Quit lying. Just stop. So if I lose any subscribers over this, I apologize. I'm sorry that you feel that way. There's a whole lot of stuff that I'm keeping in. There's a whole lot of stuff that could be said. Yeah. And you know what? Here's your fact. Southern Girl talks about some pictures that I sent to people. I sent some pictures to some people. I did. To some friends of Ernie's who were friends of mine who I thought cared about Ernie. I did. I didn't send no pictures to Southern Girl. I talked to her on the phone. Told her what I thought. Told her what I thought was going on. But I sent some pictures that were sent to me by somebody else. Somebody that had access to Ernie's email and got these photos directly out of his email inbox. Let's leave it there. They didn't originate from me. They were sent to me by another person. So who else has got them? I'm not going to do it. You won't see the photos from me. Southern Girl's got them. Show them, Southern Girl. I just told you. I admitted. I sent the photos. Show them to everybody. Describe them. Tell them what they are. And then tell me how I'm not a friend of Ernie's. Coco, you blocked Prissy? No way. It won't be private. It will be made members only. Don't worry. If you want to see it again, Nicolino will play it tomorrow. It'll be clipped and clipped and clipped. And Lori, don't get it twisted when you talk about these screenshots that you sent to Ernie. The screenshots between me and you that you're talking about sending to people, I've done sent them to other people. I sent them to people. There you go. Tell who it is, Southern Girl, because you want to know where it all started. Leslie, I'm sorry. If you wanted to come up and hang out on panel with me, you can. I forgot. It's been long. Hey, good night, Curious. Thank you for hanging out with us for so late. I know it's late. But anyway, it's true. To the person who just sent me that text, it is true. Southern Girl should be blocked in here. If she's not, somebody block her. She's not welcome here. Hello, Sugar Pie. You just now getting here? Oh, no, you missed so much. Sugar Pie supports Ernie, and she supports me, I think. And that's okay. Any of you, that's okay. I'm not asking you to choose. I'm telling you that my hand was forced. Somebody wanted this. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, she's watching. She's watching for sure. Southern Girl's watching. I don't know why it was wanted so bad. But, back to those screenshots that I sent you, Lori. Post them. Don't leave out the last one, okay? Do not leave out the last one before I blocked you. When you told me that I could send you whatever I wanted, just remember that you would twist it for Ernie. I blocked you. Say it ain't true. And then show the whole conversation. Show all of it. I got you, James. I know, brother. All right. So I am not going to show no photos. I am not going to describe no photos. I admit I sent them to a couple people that I trusted. My fault. The people I sent them to that I trusted, that told me they loved Ernie, they don't. My fault. I'm sorry, Ernie. Ernie, You know I have those photos. I'm sorry that I sent them to anybody else. People acted like they cared about you. That's on me. My fault. I trusted Lisa too. That's on me. My fault. I'm sorry. All the stuff I've said in this live stream is true. Whether you like it or not. It's true. And you know it. Did it all begin with Southern Girl and 616 Jimbo? Is that who started all this? Yes, ma'am. Sugar Pie? Yes, ma'am. That's where it all started. And one of those two has bowed out, as far as I know. And really could use a lot of prayer. Everybody could use a lot of prayer, but anyway. Secrets don't make friends, and those hoes ain't loyal. I know. I know. I know. All right. Anybody got any questions? Right. Lisa don't want to know nothing. Lisa, can I tell you a secret? No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Southern girl from way back. I speak the truth. Yeah, I know. I know. And she said today, like, let's say I never liked you because you didn't like me. I'm going to tell y'all something. I can't remember. I think it was in February or maybe March. No, it was in March. I think March. Leslie called me. I was on the road in Alabama at a basketball trip with, and it was a Facebook call because at that time I didn't have a phone number. I was in Alabama and I had Sarah and Hunter with me. Sarah went because she drives, and Hunter was playing in the tournament. And it was late. It was late at night. And Sarah and Hunter were both in bed, and I was whispering. And we talked about Ernie. And I wasn't getting along with Ernie at all. And, we didn't sit and talk bad about Ernie. She was telling me, hey, he's my brother. He's my Harlan County brother, just like you are. We didn't talk bad. I told her why I was so mad at Ernie all the time, what was going on, and she listened. Did she turn around and go bash Ernie? No. She continued to support Ernie all the way. I'm going to tell you right now, just like I said earlier in Mama T's chat, I think, Leslie would wade through hell and fight the devil barefooted over Ernie right now. I guarantee it. But what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And this fight wasn't the fight I was looking for. And you know that, Ernie. You keep bringing up my live streams as if they're about you. Why do you feel that way? You shouldn't. I don't put any effort into talking about you until tonight. And as soon as this live stream's over and I make this video members only, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it with nobody. And I won't. It won't be public. Well, when it comes to me, I tell it all. I will tell you things I probably shouldn't. Ain't no shame. I'm bluntly honest. You can either like me or don't, but you will never have to wonder because I will tell. There you go, Arkansas. Tell us, Arkansas. Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan? But I want you all to please, and I'm listening. There's still almost 400 of you in here. I'm going to ask you this, and I want you to, not a Cowboys fan. I want you to do this for me, please. Even though I've mentioned Lori, Hope Forever, and Southern Girl specifically today, and Leslie, but on different angles. But please don't feel no type of way about them over what I said. This ain't about none of them. It's about me and Ernie. Now, Ernie quit YouTube today twice, but I'm sure he's going to have a response tomorrow. When I go to bed tonight, I'm going to pray for Ernie. I'm going to pray for his family. Like, Ernie's my friend. And just because I'm not going to trust him no more and I'm not going to have anything to do with him no more, don't mean he's not my friend. Does he quit a lot, Danny? Steelers? Y'all gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me do it. I didn't even want to have to go there now. Didn't even want to have to go there now. In other words, doesn't sound like Jimbo is trying to make any of his subs pounce on anyone. He doesn't want, his honor defended. Right. You don't have listen, make your own decisions about everything in life. I don't want you to feel no type of way about anybody because of what I said. I've been told, Jimbo, tell this for a long time, and I'm getting sick of it. And then I see Ernie go on here and say today that, I've been listening, I've been watching, and really, everybody really should support her and do this and that. Like, sounds a little fishy all of a sudden. All of a sudden, you forget all that stuff that was said, and you blame it on me. Like I've got some big kind of scheme. And you're done. I've got some big kind of scheme put together to bring down Ernie. I don't. I could care less. Ernie, with your 24,000 subs, turn it up, Buttercup. Who cares? Dance a jig for those 24,000. Keep adding to it. Hope you get 100,000. When you combine that with the one you just had 69,000 that was secret, you will have 100,000 basically. Good. I'm glad. I want you to succeed, Ernie. Whatever you do, I want you to succeed. I want you to just leave my name out of your mouth. Your insinuations, all of it. And I'm going to leave your name out of mine. Thank you, Fluffy. Support who, Jimbo? I missed it, Tingle Bar. I mean, you can support whoever you want to. Oh, you're talking about Ernie? Ernie was talking about Southern Girl. All of a sudden, you shouldn't let random skanks come between a relationship that is decades long. I agree, Elizabeth. I agree, Elizabeth. It's okay, though. I didn't like Southern Girl even when Jimbo was friends with her, and that's the solid truth. She's sneaky and conniving, and I have had my doubts from day one. There's a motive behind it all. Judo says I sit with the stand. If you don't know who Judo is, you don't know how just cleverly funny that is. I love you, Judo. Actually, Judo's where you grab and throw and armbar, baby. Chokehold. Yeah, that was it, Tingle Bar. And look, like, I'm sure there's going to be some mad people at me tomorrow. I'm prepared to live with it. Because I'm going to tell you what, when I turn this YouTube off tonight, I'm going to go in there. Them was already asleep in her chair. She had a bad day. But I'm going there and sit in there with my wife. My kids sound like they're wired up. We might watch some Netflix all together in the living room and just hang out. Just watch some Netflix and be with my family. Because YouTube is YouTube. Real life is real life. Now, listen, please don't take that no type of way, because I've told you there's so many of you people that from YouTube that I've got to know and talk to daily. I was talking to several of you right up till the time I went live tonight. And as soon as I get off the live, when I'm in there watching TV, I'm going to be talking with you again. I look forward to it. But the drama part, all this stuff, it don't follow me. It don't follow me. Now, I had to block a couple people off my Facebook today. And if you are one of those ones who, or in other chats on YouTube speaking negatively of me, then that's why. Hope you understand. Can't be my friend on YouTube or on Facebook and not on YouTube. It don't work that way. Like, either you're my friend and you support me or you don't. Thank you, Penny Pimp Daddy. And I'm not turning on Ernie. Not a bit. Not a bit. I think Nicolina and them are trash. And I would never befriend them. Nicolina and Rap, never. Wouldn't have a thing to do with them ever. Same thing with Traders. And I've had people say, oh, Traders is just wanting the truth, just wanting to put the truth out there. No, bye-bye. You ain't being in my circle, not ever. It might not hurt your feelings, but I don't care. Goodbye. I'm not turning my back on Ernie. I'm just not going to continue to be. Can you please make it clear for Southern Girl that you never put me up to making that video, please? I didn't make that. I didn't tell you to make that video. Listen, I've got screenshots. I'll send it to you where Sugar Pie, she's bitching about it. She's literally bitching about you making the video of her and 616 talking trash about you. I said, sounds like it's a video of you talking trash about her. What do you want me to do about it? Because she was wanting me to get you to do something. I'm like, Sugar Pie made that video because of what you did. Yeah. You know how not to get a video made by Sugar Pie? Don't cross Sugar Pie. Sugar Pie, did you see my Akita in my short I just posted a few hours ago? I know, Mystery Lady. I love you. I thank you very much for that. 100% support. NY2LA, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not turning on Ernie. And listen, it's been said that I'm gonna turn on Ernie for a while now. And it's been said by Ernie. He's been telling people that. And then when I refused to turn on Ernie, then Ernie aired this stuff out today. Absolutely.com. Call me anytime you want to, my friend. Anytime you want to. You know that. You don't need to make an appointment. Just call me. Text me and say, hey, you free? And I'll say yes or no. And I'll tell you what time if I'm not. Molly's got a concert, or not a concert, but a parade tomorrow. And that's the only thing I'll be not free for during that parade. But yeah, call me anytime. Yes. All right. I don't know Dwayne. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, he died too. R.I.P. Tony Metcalf. Absolutely. Like others, this crap is hard to keep up with, so I just don't get involved and watch who I want. There you go, Arkansas. Just watch who you want to watch, and you know, if you like it, watch it. If you don't, right? My Facebook is private. I would like to be friends on Facebook too. If yours, mine is private. I'm cutting some people out of it, so hopefully they don't. So yeah, probably give me about a week and let me do a little more research on who I need to get rid of out of my Facebook, and then email me and I'll well, you can just look me up like Jimbo Collins. You'll see me on there. You just send me a friend request. Probably give me about a week. Make sure I got everybody that's off there. But mine is private. The 100, yeah, they thought I was you. They're not good at this. There's a lot of people not very good at it, right? Like all this figuring stuff out. I told you, Lane. It ain't about Ernie. It ain't about Jimbo. It ain't about none of that. It's about the drama. Still 400 people in here almost. Hey, don't leave. I'm going to throw an ad in right quick. Hang on. Don't nobody leave. I'm just putting an ad and I'll be right back. Except for you YouTube premiums. I don't ever leave. Yes. Hey, Molly. Bring me that Metallica painting. Thank you, Daisy Joe.
What do you mean?
That Metallica painting you made for your friend. I want to see it. Did you already take it to her?
Yeah, it was his birthday.
You took it to him already?
Yeah, on competition day.
You got a picture of it?
No, I'm sorry.
Have him send you a picture of it. Man, that was so good. I wanted to show it off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You'll say hi?
It looks like I have no pants on. I have pants on.
She has pants on.
I have pants on.
She has pants on!
I just got back from competition. Not competition. Sorry.
Performance.
Performance. God, that was a good performance.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
Yes, probably the best we've ever played.
And then, Leslie, I did holler, mean mug, Molly!
I did not mean to twirl during it. Like, I grabbed my stick and then I flipped. Like, I started to twirl and I went,
Never panic. Just go with it. Just go with it. Make it part of the show. They're saying, hello, Molly.
Oh, sorry. Hi. I'm so tired.
I'm a premium, so I get to see behind the scenes footage. Is that what it shows?
Wait, what? Listen.
What?
We stopped for some food.
Okay.
And tell me why.
You didn't bring me none?
Burger King. No, I'm broke.
Right.
Burger King. Their classic sandwich.
Good night, Jimmy.
Is like that.
It's classic chicken. It's long, yeah.
Yeah, why? And why does it have seeds on it?
You shouldn't have got that. You shouldn't have got that.
It's the only chicken they had.
You should have got the crispy. What is it? No, it's not a Mick, but it's the crispy chicken sandwich.
Goodness. Oh my!
Molly, go get me some drink.
They go ahead.
Go get me some drink.
I started a cult tonight, and I don't believe that.
You started a what?
A cult.
No, you can't say that on YouTube. People say. .com's got to stay up late. It's the weekend. We're glad to have you, .com. .com supports both channels, and that's okay. I don't want anybody to leave Ernie because of me.
During the national anthem,
Mm-hmm.
there was a girl getting arrested because she got jumped, and my friend was planning on jumping the girl that got jumped.
Your friend was planning on jumping the girl who got jumped?
Yes.
Somebody else jumped her before she could jump her?
Yes.
So she got jumped to jump.
Yes.
Jump.
She was gonna get jumped by my friend, but she got jumped by someone else.
Well, I'm glad your friend didn't jump her because she would have gotten in trouble.
She didn't care. She knew she was gonna get grounded for a year.
You don't jump people.
More. She didn't care. But it was during the national anthem.
Yeah, that's the
so
old
I was
school
like
original
standing like
chicken
this,
sandwich.
and like percussion leader goes, "Don't look."
Let's see the mean mug. See how long you can hold it.
Wait.
Ready? Go.
I held it today when I went blank.
Yeah, she said club. She said club.
I said club, guys.
Club.
No,
Yeah, Jimmy.
but look, Dad, take my hands. This is what I did. This is my Colt, not a real Colt. Okay?
What are you doing? You got big hands for a girl.
That's sexist.
That ain't sexist.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Bug Love, for Molly.
What? I love to do.
Molly likes those.
Likes what? $10?
Yeah. Tomorrow she'll be going like, "Hey, where's my $10?"
I probably got like. Thanks for that. I probably have like $30.
No jumping, double teaming. Always do it right, toe to toe. That's right.
She was gonna bring an 18-year-old. My friend was.
No.
She got him stupid.
How old was the girl that got jumped?
My age.
13? Not cool. Arkansas wants to borrow $5, Molly. Can we loan her $5?
I got plenty.
You do?
Yeah. I probably have about $30 now, thanks to that 10.
I gave you 20. You ate at Burger King. How do you still have 30?
I saved my money, Dad.
What?
The money you give me for my competitions? You think I spend that?
You mean you're not like your mommy and like it goes
Nope.
right through the pocket right out to the ground?
No, I have 11, and then I have 10 left over from the 20. So that's 20, and then that 10 is making me $30. 31, actually.
$31. Hey, Molly,
This
might be a bad time to ask, but can I borrow some money?
No. You did the breaking news!
You like that one?
Yes!
You like that better than the old TV?
I told you to do the breaking news.
You like that better than the old TV one?
Yes. It looks great.
Put a 1 in the chat if you like
Guys,
the breaking news.
I told him
overlay.
to do the breaking news.
Good night, Prissy Penny Pincher. And good night,
Don't know how to say your name.
Pimp,
Good
Penny-
night.
Pimp Daddy Pincher.
Okay. Don't
Something.
attempt that again.
I messed it up.
What'd he say? Why is there all these 1s and 2s? Wait, what?
Who put a 2 in?
That person. What'd they say?
The 1 is if we like the breaking news overlay.
What's 2?
Mystery Lady likes the old TV.
Who did 2?
That's Lips. Lips is always standoffish.
Lips. I did that.
Leslie B, you want to come on panel and argue with Molly?
11 only because Molly said so.
Oh, look here. Only because Molly said so.
Wait, what?
Look.
I swear y'all would love her even more if you got to hang out with her.
No. I like the old TV with 2 Lips. October Baby Can't Decide. Molly, how many strokes in a 5-stroke roll? She don't know. Do you know?
What?
There's 5 strokes in a 5-stroke roll.
No, I love Molly. Who doesn't? No.
Oh, conceited a little bit.
No.
You want to watch some Netflix with us, Molly?
Go to sleep.
You going to bed?
I had a hard day.
What
I
time is it?
cried.
Why?
I don't know. Emotions hit you when you're out there.
You
we
cried
have
on the field?
no
I didn't see it.
after
Oh.
because I don't know. I couldn't find my friend.
You don't remember what the
I wanna go
TV
sleep.
looked like? Let me show you right quick.
We had to load the truck because
There's the TV, Arkansas.
not that bad.
You don't like that one?
It's not as good as my idea, but
You like the breaking news one, don't you? Let me go. Oh, the TV's got my Cash App up, and I just said I wasn't gonna do it no more. Let me take it down. Breaking news. There it is. Thank you, Arkansas.
Sorry.
I thought it was pretty cool too.
No arguing with Molly. No, not me.
Next year when I make my trip out there, I missed the first comment.
I just realized I have to march tomorrow.
I know. What time is that?
I don't know.
Am I gonna have to look it up?
Maybe.
I'll look it up.
I'll ask.
Hopefully, it's
friend-
not early in the morning.
I had a
It's in the
breakdown.
evening, right?
I don't know. I had a breakdown, and my friend was like, "Call me." So
Why
when
did
I
you have a
called,
breakdown?
I don't know. I really don't. And I thought that said flute. I was about to go.
Flute.
Yeah, but it's fluffy, I think.
Sugar Pie wants Leslie to tell what the plan was.
The plan?
I'll leave that up to you, Leslie.
The plan?
And then if you want to,
Oh,
I'll let you come up. And if you want to do it on your channel someday, I'll let you wait. No pressure. No peer pressure here. But we could get our numbers back up to 400. Look, Molly, he's had a bad day. He's so hungry. His head's on backwards. Oh, no.
That's me and March Man. Guys.
I know. I always be expected to have breaking news if I have it up. I mean, what do? This just in. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Don't scare me, Molly. She cried because there were seeds on her bun. Final straw.
Oh my God. Yes. Exactly. I was about to say stop, but then I realized yeah.
Arkansas does the coolest little fonts.
Wait, what?
Just fonts.
Oh my
See
God.
that font? That is so cool.
Oh my. I'm done.
I think those are spider webs or something.
That's going to give me
The
a
heebie-jeebies.
seizure.
They're going to give you the heebie-jeebies. No, it ain't. Those are going to give you the heebie-jeebies.
No. Oh, wait. Sorry, my brain don't.
Probably need to go get some rest if you got to get up in the morning.
I'm going to go eat my sandwich before Anna does. Bye, guys. I'm leaving. Ashes, ashes, ashes. Show. Have a nice. Bye, guys. Oh, God.
Good night, Molly.
Oh, God. Good night.
No.
Sorry, I had to do that.
All right. Molly's out. Definitely give me a headache. All right. So any more questions or anybody want to say anything else? Up to you, brother. I'm good with whatever. If you so just give me a minute. Going to walk out. You can go out. And I'll give you a minute. You can tell them about what was going on. I know there's some people that wanted to know. By the way, there was nobody setting Ernie up for a fight this weekend or last weekend or a couple weeks ago. Not at all. Jay graduates basics tomorrow. Well, that's cool. I'll send you a link in the messenger so you can just come whenever you're ready. Let me see. Just a minute. Okie dokie. All right. I'm back. What was it? Tingle Bar had a question. Thank you, Bridget Gibson. I appreciate that very much. Oh, hang on a second. Hello? Okay. 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 All right. I love you. Bye-bye. All right. Let me hang it back up there. Got my little stand here thing. It's awesome. Yes, please go vote for Chaotic while we await the arrival of Leslie. I might throw another ad in there while y'all go vote for Chaotic. I'm going to throw another ad in right quick. Don't leave. Don't leave. It's just an ad. I said don't leave. I hope nobody left. How does that work? Do you guys see do I continually talk through the ad? Or how does that work even? Does anybody know? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. All right, let's get a little warm in here. 43. Whew. Let me see how it goes. It's kind of warm here today. It was 70. It's 49 outside right now. Hey, John. It has been a while, buddy. Good to see you. How you doing? I don't see the ad, so not sure. You didn't see it? Do you have YouTube Premium, Lips? Lips got all that money, you know. She probably okay. 45 here and making me angry. Why does it make you angry, Chaotic? Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand. Yeah, YouTube Premium, you can't see the ads. That's why. Oh, fancy smancy you. All you YouTube Premium users, that's cool. I'm thinking about becoming a YouTube Premium user. Oh, you're freezing? 57 degrees. That's not bad. That's the warmest one I've seen so far. One of you Floridians come in and tell us how warm it is in Florida. 41 there. It will be 34 tonight and warming and freeze warning tomorrow night here in Kentucky. Well, yeah, Stacy, I don't know what part you're at, but we're supposed to get 34. Is it tonight? Maybe tomorrow night. Let's see. Well, yeah. No, let's see. The world. Yeah, tomorrow, Sunday is going to be down to 33. Oh, Saturday to tomorrow, the high is just 60. I'll be wearing a hoodie down there for the, why can I never think of it? It's a parade. I'll be wearing a hoodie to the parade. 70 in Florida. That's good. At nighttime, almost midnight, 70 degrees. Y'all kicking it down there good. Kicking it good. No, it makes us behind on the live. Oh, my bad. I'll let you catch up. Hit fast forward. I'll let you catch up. I won't say nothing for a few seconds. Bug Love, run and catch it. AC is running. Greensburg, Kentucky, only about an hour and a half from you. Oh, that's cool. Northwest, right? Northwest of me, right? High of 88 tomorrow. Golly. Sucks all my buddies are out deer hunting and I can't go because of surgery. Man, I seen a deer tonight. It was a big one. I was texting. The person I was texting with, I was on, is in the chat. I was driving. I look up. Oh, no. There's a big old deer. Didn't have no horns, though, so I think it was a female, right? But I was able to just stop because it was kind of a back road. And I honked horn. The dang didn't run off right away, but it eventually ran off. So I did not hit the deer. I feel good about that. Southwest of me. Oh. Below, like Somerset-ish, right? Over Monticello-ish. Maybe a little bit south of Monticello, right? That's cool. Just legs getting down to 36 tonight. I like the cold weather. This is my favorite time of year, the fall of the year. I don't like it bitter cold, but I love the fall time. Leslie. Welcome, Leslie. You got Leslie L on there instead of Leslie B.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on, let me close.
Hey, Murphy's Law. The one, the only, Leslie B is in the house. Y'all give her a good old stand welcome with some emojis. Whatever emoji, any emoji except the chaotic beauty middle finger emoji. She don't want to be middle fingered. Tennessee country. Now, Jimbo, what would you say if your children text while driving? Oh, I'd be all over them like stink on poop. I shouldn't have been doing it either. I was going real slow because, like I said, when I looked up and saw the deer, I was able to stop. And then I even asked the person I was texting if they could call me for just a second. I did. There comes some emojis for Leslie B. Leslie B's a big Cowboys fan, y'all.
I used to be. I don't watch much no more, but I used to be a big Cowboys fan.
Did you? I was just kidding.
Oh, I really was. It's been a while, but I really was.
Well, you know, we're
I
right at
was.
the same age. So the Cowboys were really good as we were just like getting into the age where we could enjoy sports and seeing things.
Yes, yes.
So
I was
that's
a
I
big
know that's the
time.
reason I'm a Cowboys fan.
Mine was. I didn't follow much after. When I was in high school, I had family and stuff that played football, and I was big. I mean, I got like most school spirit in grade school and high school, and went to all the football games and basketball games, and was
Yeah,
dedicated and good old school spirit. But um, when I got older, it was always UK boys, UT girls, and the Cowboys and the Reds. My papa was a big Reds fan, so I grew up watching the Reds.
a lot of people are Reds fans in this area. You know, they're kind of our like home team, really. You know, closest team.
Mystery Lady, everybody thinks it's my kids. If I answer the phone, they'll be like, "Can I speak to your mom?" And I'm like, "This is her mom." I love you, chaotic. I do. I'm trying to watch that. Well, I've been
Not
on your panel like one time. I think I've been on Mama T like twice, and I'm still getting used to this StreamYard stuff.
so
I am, but
a you're not a panel hoe.
I ain't no panel hoe. I'm just a chat bully, I guess.
Chat
That's
bully.
what they called me anyway. Is a chat bully.
Well, you
But
speak your mind. It's just like in real life, you know. You what you get is what you
yeah,
see. Yeah.
yep. What you get from me in chat or whatever, that ain't no persona. That's not no written script. That's who I am. Um, I've known Ernie and Jimbo. I've I've actually known Jimbo a little bit longer than I have Ernie, because we went to the same high school for a little while. But me and Jimbo more or less grew up together. We grew up together when we didn't know we grew up together. But we
Yeah.
didn't grow up together. Um, the deal with Ernie, all this, I just want everybody to know. When Jimbo tells you that I called him back in March, I was so sick of this back and forth with, you know, oh, I hate Jimbo, and then I'd go in Jimbo's chat. I went for a long time and never even said a word in Jimbo's chat. So if people want to call me a traitor, whatever they want to do, I've been in Jimbo's chat for a long time, long before them two ever made up or, whatever. And he's telling the truth. I called him one night and I told him, I said, I don't want to cause no trouble. That's not what I called for. It's not why I was in your chat for. I just want to know what's going on. And because everybody that knows that's been around long enough, I've supported Ernie 100% for a long time, from Facebook over to YouTube. I didn't follow Ernie to YouTube. I came to YouTube because of Summer Wells. And I don't lie about nothing. I started out following Benny Keys because of Summer Wells. And then Ernie came to YouTube. And, and I seen the bullying, and it would piss me off so bad. I'm like, how the hell? These people don't even know him. So how the hell can they say the things and do the things that they do toward him? And like everyone else, it was always, white knight and fern. And people have seen it. They've heard me. They've seen it. I went on panel with Ernie one time, on Ernie's panel one time, and I think it was I can't even remember her name. I don't even think she's around anymore. She's like one of the originals that was his his team, his behind the scenes team. But she would be on chat and like take over his chat and stuff for him. Hey, does take over my chat for a minute or my live for a minute. And back in, I'm gonna say May, I started questioning things and kind of pulled back a little bit and paying attention. paying attention to a lot of what was going on. June rolled around. Um, and I know anybody that has talked to me behind the scenes, they know everything that I'm getting ready to say. The deal with Tamori, listen, I was ready to go to her house and whoop her ass. I mean, drag her out, beat the hell out of her. Ernie found out where she lived because of me. Ernie was on the live. He called. He said, "Hey, I need Tamori's address right now. I've got a PI right there. I need the address right now." I sent it to him. I sent him the Google thing of it. I circled it. I said, "It's in that vicinity right there." Because I sat back, I paid attention, I listened, and I watched her every move. So I didn't even know he was live. I go on YouTube, he's live. He starts saying that he's at a laundromat, that he's in West Virginia, he's at a laundromat, there at her house. That's how I knew where she lived at, was because of that laundromat. I was like, he's sitting here telling a friggin' lie. Why are you just called me, and me thinking you're being 100% serious, that you've actually got somebody there in that area, and you're actually doing what you say that you're doing, and you just freaking called and lied to me. I wasn't raised like that, y'all. I don't lie. If I said it, I'll say I said it. And if I didn't say it, I'll stand to the very end of time and argue with you that I didn't say it. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize and I'll say I'm wrong. All that went on. I still white knighted for him. This was in June. Some people know this. I'm not going to call out nobody's name, but a few people know this. In June, and Ernie has said it, that he called me, he got in a hard way, he needed a ride, and I went and got him. And I did. I went and picked him up. I was an hour and 20 minutes from where he was at, and I went and got him. Picked him up. First thing, when he gets in my vehicle, I help him load his stuff up. I give him a hug. I hadn't seen him in a long time. It's my brother. That is still my brother. And he can feel whatever way he wants to feel about me. But this has hurt me just as much as it has anybody else. I don't like being lied to. I don't like being taken advantage of. We get going down the road, and Ernie asked me, who was at my house. I told him, nobody's at my house. He said, well, look. I said, where you wanting to go? Ernie, where do you need a ride to? At this time, mind you all, me and my man had split up. I was packing my things to move back to Harlem. My old man works out of town. Ernie says, I tell him, me and old man's having problems. I'm packing my stuff up to move back to Harlem. Well, who's at your house? Nobody. Well, let's go back to your house. I said, we're not going back to my house. He wants to come home. Let me stop it right here. My old man met Nathan. There's a point leading up to this, y'all, I promise. My old man met Ernie back in either Thanksgiving or Christmas. Ernie had a gator, one of those neck gator things on, was standing behind me in line in Walmart, and I didn't even know who he was speaking to me, and I didn't even know him till we got outside and he pulled that mask down. And I told him, I said, I didn't even know who the hell you was. So he starts talking to my old man. My old man is a private man. He don't talk to many. He's a good judge of character. Jimbo has met him. He wasn't, I'm not going to say he wasn't friendly to Jimbo and the other people that were there, but my old man has a demeanor about him, and he is kind of drawn to certain individuals. I'll say it that way. Don't got nothing to do with who Jimbo is or what he is. He knows Jimbo is a good man, a good family man. He loves Jimbo just as I do. So I tell he stands there, talks to Ernie, whatever. We walk away. He's like, I don't like this motherfucker. I said, what? Can you hear me, Jimbo?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, did I lose service or something? He tells me, I don't like this motherfucker. And I said, well, okay, cool. Everybody's got their own opinion. I've known him since years ago. It's whatever it's you to feel ever how you want to feel about him. So when I got fast forward to where I give Ernie a ride, and he asked me to go back to my house. Nope. And everybody's going to have a field day out of this, and I don't care. Honest to God, I don't. But I'm tired of the lies, tired of hiding stuff and pretending that something is one way and it's not. So we're not going back to my house. Ernie, my man would show up, he'd beat the hell out of me and you both. I said, you know he don't like you. I've already told you that. He don't like you. I'm driving. Ernie grabs the back of my neck and tries to shove my head down between his legs and said, let me take a picture. I'll give him something to be fucking jealous over. Then asked me, go to a hotel. Let's just go get a hotel room. I'll pay for it. Let's just go get a hotel room. I'll pay for it. I said, Ernie, I love you like my brother, and I don't know what is trying to go on out here or what you thinking. I'll take you to wherever you need to go. He said, well, how far you want to? I said, I'll take you wherever you want to go. If you want to go to Harlan, I'll take you to Harlan. And at that time, I was 4 hours away from Harlan. He said, you'll take me all the way to Harlan? I said, I'll take you all the way to Harlan. If you want to go to Harlan, I'll take you to Harlan. If you want to go to Tennessee, I'll take you to Tennessee. If you want to go to London, I'll take you to London. I'll take you wherever you want to go. He said, well, I guess just take me to Harlan. So, take him to Harlan. We stopped. If anybody's seen this live where he was at Bucky's, that was me, who he was with. I told him when he got in the vehicle and got ready to go live, I said, do not show my face and do not tell nobody that you are in the vehicle with me. Don't do it. We stopped at Bucky's, and he was like, I don't know what Bucky's is. And I say, Bucky's is real famous in Texas. He goes live immediately, starts telling people that he's in Texas. That was a lie. We wasn't in Texas. We was in Richmond. And BDAC called that out. BDAC put it in chat, and that's chat. And that's when everybody's, oh, BDAC is tracking him. BDAC is tracking him. No, he didn't. BDAC used his common sense and seen road signs and knew that Bucky's had just opened up in Richmond, Kentucky. And he knew that's where he was at. I take him on. Well, we stop. We get something to eat. I looked over what had happened an hour or so before that, and me and Ernie had a good talk. We had a good discussion, and I asked him, when I first picked him up, I asked him, I said, Ernie, I want to know, is all this real? Is it make-believe? Do you talk to these motherfuckers behind the scenes? I said, because you know to what point that I am at. And he knows when I say, Jimbo knows when I say that I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. His exact words to me, and if anybody's seen it in chat earlier, his exact words was, they're making me famous. I said, you're not famous, Ernie. You can Google your name, and it's for the wrong reasons. I take him on. We stopped 8. I take him on to Harlan. I take him to his mom's, and I let him out. At that point right there is when I completely pulled back. And if anybody that has ever known how active that I was ever in chat, White Knighting, Team Ernie, if anybody paid attention, they knew right then that I had disappeared. Not many knew that. Not many knew it. And that's when I started realizing the truth. All the lies. And y'all say whatever. Well, it's his life. It's his life. He can lie about where he wants to say he's at. When I know somebody real life and they are lying to me, that's when I draw a line. Not doing it. Let's get to the party. All the shit with the party. I didn't message Ernie. I called Ernie. Called him. No message. I FaceTimed him and asked him was he coming. Are you coming to the party? I don't know who's all there. I said, well, there ain't many of us here. Not many at all. At this time, it was 11:30. Now, my man and Chaotic Soul Man both were there. They both were there. Ernie has tried to turn every bit of this around as if that whole ordeal was a setup because I messaged him the other day and I said, do not let my name come back out of your mouth, and you tell your people not to let my name come out of their mouths. I'm not the one, and you know I'm not the one. I said, and I hope you never have to cross paths with my old man, 'cause he don't fucking like you anyway, Ernie. So he immediately turned that around as if I had tried to set him up for my old man to whoop his ass. And I promise you, 10,000%, if my old man wanted to whoop Ernie Shell's ass, he'd whoop his ass. Promise you that. He wouldn't have done it at no event, no charity event. To where, another thing, Ernie told a lot of people, don't come to that event. You're going to get doxxed. You're going to get doxxed if you go to that event. As good as these squares has been to Ernie, and part of that was for her, and for him to tell people, don't come to that event, you're going to get doxxed. All right, good buddy. All right. This famous plan back a couple months ago, when all this follow the path, stay the path, follow the path, stay the path. When all that started coming about, new channels were being made. I'm like, what's the path? What's the deal? At that time, I was still hot on Southern Girl's ass. I'm not gonna call this other individual's name, but everybody should know who it is. We'll be on panel a lot with Southern Girl, and they was like, wanting my email, wanting to get in contact with me. Ernie's gonna have a talk with you. Ernie's gonna tell you what for. Ernie's gonna let you know. No. I spoke to that individual, and I let them know right off the bat. I do not have a fucking boss on YouTube. I have one boss, one, and he ain't on YouTube. That's why I was never part of this big plan. The plan was, when it all first got started out, this whole ordeal of splitting up, everybody fighting, arguing. They ain't been no fighting and arguing, none. They all still big buddies, all big buddies. They wanted infiltration to be done on the other side, and no less went down for it. I don't follow nobody. I'm friends with many on YouTube. I speak to a couple off of YouTube. I don't choose sides. I'm a grown woman, and nobody is going to tell me who I can and I cannot be friends with, which has been done more than once, down to Tina and Xander. I love Tina and Xander. Jimbo knows that. I have never put Jimbo in the middle of mine and Tina's friendship, and me and Tina, the bond that we did have been broken because of Ernie Shell. Because I wanted to stand up and take blame for something that I did not do, and I did it, and I told a lie about it, and now I no longer speak to Tina because of it. So, Tina, if you hear this, I'm sorry. I lied. The whole plan, the whole time, was all behind the scenes. I know you all seen it in the chat. Two people conversating back and forth. Oh, we know, ha ha ha, we know, don't we? We know, don't we? And that's what it was. Every bit of this has been a whole big plan to get in with the other side. Now, all this going against Jimbo, this is all planned up also. All of it. When I tell y'all that friends that have been said that they ain't friends with Ernie no more, it's a lie. It's all a lie. They still buddies with Ernie. Talk to him every day. So all y'all that's listening on the other side, all those that you've let in over there on the dark side, you better think about what you're doing. And another thing, I'm just gonna say it. Supposedly, I don't see it as being doxxed. I see it if you put your face, any at all, on the social media, that's public information. If you make it public, it's public. My Facebook is public. I don't take it as if Trader doxed me. It pissed me off at first. I asked Jimbo, how do I strike her? He told me how to strike her. I sat down and thought about it, and he can tell you I'm telling the truth. I said, what am I striking her for? My Facebook is public information. That it ain't nothing private. But she did have enough decency to mark my old man's face out and not show his. So I find it dandy it's private now. It is private now. And it's only because of the safety of my kids and my grandkids. Other than that, I don't give two shits. And all this about the police this and the police that, Ernie already knows about the police. The police in Harlan County thinks Ernie Shell is a joke. He is a joke to them. Do they like him? Are they friends with him? Absolutely. But he is a big joke. When he wants to talk shit about KSP, he better stop and think about who he's talking about. Because he knows. He knows. I say it like this. I come from a family, past, present, and future of law enforcement. So be careful, Ernie, about what you say about KSP, because you already know. I already know. I don't have to tell it. The ones who see it, see it. The ones who don't, don't. If anybody thinks I'm lying, take it. I don't care. I don't have no reason to lie. None whatsoever. This ain't something that was conjured up overnight or set up and planned. The things that I have just said, like I said when I started, I have said to a few people outside of YouTube that is also on YouTube. They know. It ain't something that I planned up last week, or I'm going to say this and I'm going to say that because I'm pissed off at Ernie. Not true. Not true. And another thing, while we're talking about it, back months when Ernie first started YouTube, and you can ask Tina, she'll tell you this. I have beautiful grandkids, and not because they're mine. I had 4 of my grandkids, all of them blonde headed, blue eyed. My house got tagged. My bedroom window got tagged. And I tried to talk to Ernie about what to do.
Can you take a minute? You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, badass Leslie cries too, y'all.
We all do, Leslie. You still punch me in the face if I said something out of the way to you, wouldn't you?
Ernie got the shit knocked out of him. Don't think that it was just something that was just let go. And y'all, my old man don't even know that. He don't know that. He don't. So that ain't the reason he don't like him. He don't even know that. But my house got tagged. And I lived outside of. I didn't live in a city. I lived in a freaking Mayberry town, but there was major cities around where I lived at, and my house got tagged. And I tried to talk to him about what to do. And this was back. All the bullying and stuff hadn't really started that bad. It had just got started. And he blew me off. And I even talked to Tina about it. She was like, did he even ask you to come up on panel and talk to you about it? Or, what kind of precautions to take or anything? Nope. Now, this was months after it had happened when I talked to Tina about it. Months later. But I was fortunate enough that my old man had a friend that worked with the sheriff's department in the town that we lived at, and he took care of the situation. So if anybody wants to know anything, ask. I don't have no reason to lie, no reason to hide anything. None of this has been done because I'm Team Jimbo or I flip-flopped over or nothing like that. When Jimbo says, and I would, and Mama T knows that I would, I stand up and fight the fucking devil for Ernie right now if he called me. I'd go to him and do what I had to do to help him. But all this lying to be famous and for sympathy, I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I'm a big girl. I can handle myself as far as the other shit's concerned. But all the lying and trying to get people to go behind Jimbo, that's all been conjured up, y'all. It's all been conjured up. And the people that know, they know. I'm big enough to say that I do know, and I'll tell it. I'll tell it. There's certain individuals in these chats that's talking shit about Jimbo that have been asked to talk shit about Jimbo. They wanted this right here to happen. They wanted it to happen. They wanted the division, just like Southern Girl wanted the division. Now, everybody has succeeded. They've got what they wanted. Carry on with it, Ernie. This is up to you, brother. Let me dry my eyes, y'all, and I can see chat.
Anybody got
But
any?
I will not. I
Go ahead.
won't stand up and let nobody talk shit on Jimbo. Ain't gonna happen. I know Jimbo personally. I know Jimbo is a good man. All this shit they said about Jimbo ain't true. It ain't true. A lot of his stuff has came about because of Ernie, because he is friends with Ernie. A lot of lies and accusations, and he still stood beside of him. He still stood and took it all. All the shit's been said about his family, about his kids, and he still stood right there beside of him and took it. They can say it's for views and clicks or whatever. Jimbo gives two shits about that. He don't care. He knows who comes to his lives and enjoys his content for a reason. For a reason. We don't. He ain't doing it for to be famous or clicks and views. Everybody that knows that it's part of a family at the stand, it actually is a part of a family at the stand. And it took me being part of it to realize that all this bullshit and lies is for what? What's it for, y'all? What y'all fighting for? What are you fighting for? For what? Nothing. You're fighting for nothing. All this bullying and stuff, it's ate up. Loves it. Loves it. Loves it, y'all. The attention, loves it. Y'all were fighting the losing battle. The lost cause. Not this old girl. Not no more. I'm done with it. I love you, Ernie, but it is what it is. So take that and twist it to whatever you want to twist it for. Just like you was trying to do earlier when I tried to come on Mama T's channel and tell you then, and something was wrong with my audio and I couldn't get up there. You know, like, I'll take care of it later. I'll either do it on Jimbo's or I'll do it on my own. And when I say that I'm going to go to Harlan and talk to people and openly let them know that they are being recorded, I'm still going to do that. Ain't no, I didn't lie about it. I'm still going to do it. Let y'all see for itself. Harlan ain't a bad place. It's not. And he perceives it like it's the worst place in the world. And it ain't. My family is still there. Still there. All of them. They're all still there. I lived there for 44 years. It ain't like that. I lived there till I was 5 and moved away. I lived there 44 years, and Harlan is not a bad place. It's got its downfalls like everywhere else. But I'm from Harlan, and I'm proud to say that I'm from Harlan. I love where I'm from. Sorry, brother. I took over your life.
No, you're fine. You're fine. People wanted to hear from you. I know Sugar probably wanted to know what the plan was and all that stuff. And um,
It's all a big lie, all a big setup. This person was gonna contact me. This person was gonna contact me. They was gonna tell me what for because I called Southern Girl a bitch and no. They say whatever they want to, but my buttons keep getting pushed. I'll let a little bit more out. Push me, because there's more where this came from.
E squared, you did say that right from the jump. All the division started when Southern Girl came in. And Southern Girl said today that, or Ernie said today that I introduced him to Southern Girl. That's not true. Where would I know Southern Girl from? Like, she came from Ernie's chat. Like, that's just crazy for her to say that, or him to say that. I don't think she said it, but I did not introduce him to her.
She said it first, and then he said it once or twice.
Yeah.
He said it that I didn't catch it the first go around.
Yeah.
That's when I was trying to fool with my audio, so I had to go back and listen. And I was like, "What?"
And then she said that she never talked money with Ernie, only me. And then she said, Ernie, I offered to buy you those sweatshirts and T-shirts, but you never talked money with him. Oh, we was just joking. That's still talking money. And just all kinds of different stuff came out today that just don't add up.
Yeah, Southern Girls, that from the day she first came in chat, and a few people remember this. From when she first started coming into Ernie's chat, I told her then, I got my eye on you. She said, on me? Yeah, on you. She immediately came in about the farm she was buying, the house she was buying, all the animals she was going to buy, the mini cows. She loved mini cows. When Ernie was in the hospital and Tina was doing lives, she was in PHN's chat. I was a mod. I don't know if I still am, but I was a mod then. If anybody remembers, you remember. She was in there talking pure shit about stuff she shouldn't have been talking about. And I told her to stop. And she kept right on and what? Even told her, because she didn't like Tina. And I told her, give Tina a chance. Give her a chance. Sit back and listen. You might learn something. And she still steadily went on with the same narrative that she had. And then when people would start questioning her about it, it's not for me to say. And then she'd start right back in on it again. She done what she said in to do. And that's the truth. If people will sit back like a few of us have, sit back and listen and pay attention, and don't focus solely on what's going on in front of your face and watch in the chat, you'll find out a whole lot.
Yep.
Just like I did. I got notebooks, y'all. Notebooks that I have kept over the past few months. I got bored. I had took custody of my grandkids. They left, went back with their mother, and I had nothing but time on my hands.
That's the thing, blue on black. A lot of stuff don't add up because there ain't nothing to add up. Like just talking in circles, like I said, trying to make something out of nothing, and I mean, the dude's charismatic, and the people that love him would love him anyway. He don't need to make all his junk up all the time, but he does. It's just all storytelling all the time, and I've said that from day one. Even when me and Ernie was like full on good buddies on YouTube, I always said, he's a storyteller, and I just thought, he didn't hurt anybody, but when you taking money from people that don't have money to give, and you making them feel like they need to give it to you, but you put it on them, like he's clever. It's just wrong.
It is wrong. It is. He don't. And a lot of things is not true. A whole lot of things is not true.
October Baby caught that. A lot of people don't catch little things like that. You're good at it. Leslie's good at it. Like Southern Girl did say when she was sent into the other chats, like not when she went into them, when she was sent into them.
Yep. Just like others have. I ain't never been sent nowhere. I've been asked, how many of y'all have been asked, go get them screenshots. Go get them screenshots. Go get them screenshots for me. Go get that screen recording for me. How many of y'all been asked to do that? Me. I have. Lots of times. Lots of times. My phone is so clogged up with screenshots. When I got pissed off one day and I went and deleted every one of them off my phone. I was like, the hell with this shit. Not doing this no more. Not doing it. And I started it right back over again. And my phone is so clogged up with daggone screenshots. And I got a brand new laptop sitting in there, and I don't even know how to use the damn thing. Jimbo's supposed to help me, and I ain't took the time out to do it. I've had it on 3 times. I know you will, brother. I just think took the time. I opened it up yesterday and shut it right back down. I had it open for like 10 minutes and closed it right back down.
We always feel like we got time, and then we never do, right?
No. I ain't like it. I was talking about that earlier. I gave away tons of clothes. Clothes, makeup, shoes, household stuff. Just gave it away. Took it to, I think it's called it's something like it ain't a Goodwill, but it's like a St. Paul's, St.
Yeah.
Vincent, St. something others, and gave it.
Foster, I don't even know if a lot of people realize that was an old one. Like, you remember that one, Leslie? That's a Facebook one, I think, back when he was Facebook. He was going to be in the next Transformers movie, Optimus Prime's voice.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he said he's going to be in 2 different seasons of Cobra Kai so far. And he's always got these movie deals and things coming up. And like, you know, the job he got in New York where he made, I can't remember, $200,000 a year or something like that. And somebody gave him 70 grand or something to start his company up, Predator Hunter company up, and he said that. But, you know, none of that stuff actually ever happens. But people just keep waiting for it to happen and believing with bated breath, and it just don't. Because, I mean, if you know Ernie, you know that's Ernie. He lives that life where he's, you know, he believes it. He tells it so much, he believes it.
You're right, Glammy Fly. I hate seeing, you know, regardless, you all, if I walk out from Jimbo right now, when this live ends, there's one thing you would never, ever, and Mama T knows this herself. Jimbo knows it himself. If I walk away, you will never see me around any of those ones that has bullied or trolled, or you'll never see me over there buddied with them. Never.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm not turning on Ernie. Like, I still consider Ernie my friend, and I will to the day I die. But, you know, there's time to be honest with each other. But I won't be hanging out with Nicolene and them ever. Like, and it just ain't gonna happen.
No. And y'all, and he'll do good, you know, for a few days or whatever, and then something else pops up. You know, we're done with the drama, done. We're done with it. You know, we're not doing it. Something else pops up, and then here it starts all back over again. You know, it's, if you don't want it, leave it alone. Leave it alone. You do it because it's easily done. You're asking for it. You do stuff, and then you ask for it, and you get what you ask for. I can't with it no more. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. When I say that I love somebody, I love them. And then people say, oh, it's just YouTube. You know, it is for a lot of people, and it is entertainment for a lot of people. But when you know somebody, real life, not just speaking to them on the phone or whatever, when you actually know somebody real life, and this shit, I know it hurts y'all too, but And some people may feel the same way that we do. And y'all say whatever you want to, but this really is hurting me and Jimbo both. It's wasn't something easy to do. I have sit back on this for a long time, and I'm just not sitting on it no more. He can do things, different ways of entertainment besides lie. You know, people love his content, they love him. Some people take it to an extreme, way beyond extreme, obsession, other than just being a fan. But if you want show business and you want to be famous, do it the right way. Don't do it to where you cause yourself to be bullied and then how you're filing lawsuits
Yeah.
and you're going to the news and you're going to the newspaper and you're getting billboards and you're doing this and you're doing that when you welcome
Doing
it.
everybody.
You welcome it yourself.
Yeah.
What did I do?
You're still here.
Uh,
You
I'm
there?
just waking up to Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Lane's said, so what was the purpose of rapping 777? Well, every hero needs a bad guy. And that's what I think that's what he's trying to do with me is make me oppose him so there can be good and evil. And I don't want it. I don't, like I said, after this live stream, I'm done with all that BS. We'll start doing my lives like I've been doing this whole last week or two. And, if people want to interpret anything as it's directed towards Ernie, don't. There's a whole lot of lives you could watch, a whole lot of videos you can watch, movies you can watch that you might think, man, that's Ernie Shell. But if you're thinking that sort of way, there's a reason you're thinking that sort of way.
Yep. I'm not telling nobody to, like Jimbo said, not telling you not to support him no more. You do whatever you want to do. It is. Tired of keeping back what I've held back. And if I could help somebody realize whether they walk away or they don't, that's on you. That's on you. Keep supporting him. Keep being Team Ernie. Keep following that path. But always ask yourself, what path are you following?
Coupon of Madonna,
why
I'm sure it's not his. I'm sure it belongs to somebody else or is a rental. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. He has talked some people into buying vehicles in the past. Yes, the heel in wrestling, Glamorous Life. I guess he want me to be the heel. I'm not going to be the heel. I'm not going to, like I said, I don't want anybody to stop, supporting Ernie for any reason because I've said anything. I don't. I just want all this stuff about Jimbo's coming against Ernie. He's going against Ernie. I just want that to stop. They pushed and pushed and pushed until and Ernie took part in it today. Ernie wanted me to fight back with him today. He wanted it to happen on another panel, and he jumped up there and wanted to have a showdown. Nope, I'm not giving it to him that way no more. He wants it, and it'll happen right here. But
that just shows. And I had even, other than Jimbo and people that were there at that event, there's others that already knew what had happened. They already knew it. They already knew what was said. It wasn't a setup to get him there for no fight or for him to be jumped on.
Lord, no. We wouldn't allow no fight to happen there anyway.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't have allowed it. Not toward him. Even though I showed my hind end, I wouldn't have allowed it.
But I mean, we was there to have fun and support our friends, and that was it.
We had a blast. Had a blast. We
I
had a good time.
I kind of expected him to actually show up and at least show some support for E Squared, just by even showing up, but he never did.
Yeah. Yep. I did too, but I didn't invite him there. I didn't. He had already been invited there. I didn't call him and invite him there. I did not. Absolutely did not. But when he was on Mama T's panel, he tried to fix that narrative as if that was a setup, and people told him, "Don't go, don't go." He started getting leery about it, and people told him not to go. No, big fat lie. Absolutely a big fat lie. That ain't how that happened.
Yeah.
So, Holly, you got the screenshots and the text. He tried to do that message as if, oh, I see what was going on now, only because I said, "My man don't like you anyway," and you know that. He hates you too. It ain't no secret. It's no secret to the ones that know me and talk to me. He hates it. Hates it. He only.
I think that's why him and
Yeah.
Mr. Chaotic liked each other so much, because neither one of them really wanted to have anything to do with YouTube.
That's why they become big buddies.
Like, hey, our women are on YouTube. Let's do some manly things.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going over here and hang out with the women.
That's what he said. And Alicia's husband too.
I know it.
He's been buddies with him. He was like, "Y'all do y'all's thing." Every time we start talking about something, he just walk off. If any of them said, they just walk off. And I was like, "See, I told y'all I wasn't lying." Mom T knows he hates it. She's heard him bitching about it. He don't like it.
Alicia said, I'm the one that invited Ernie to go. Alicia invited him too, And Alicia's good as gold to everybody. Like, there's nobody that she doesn't get along with, nobody that she doesn't support. Like, if she's there with you or in your chat at all, she supports you. And there ain't no strings attached, and there ain't no funny business. She's who she is. A lot like Leslie. One of them cusses, the other one don't.
Lord, I had to apologize to Alicia so many times that night. I finally quit apologizing. Before anything, I said, "Let me go ahead and apologize, Alicia." She's like, "You're okay." I was like, "I'm going to apologize anyway, and it probably won't be the last time, but I'm sorry." Poor little Alicia. I felt like a heathen by the time the night was over. But I am who I am. I can't help it. I am who I am. And a lot of people love me for it. So, Alicia, my husband hates YouTube stuff too, and the drama. Yep. That's why they was all big buddy buddies. They ain't want nothing to do. They didn't want nothing to do with us and YouTube. They didn't. Brother, I ain't trying to hold you up or nothing. When you get ready to close her down, you just let me know.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
It's
Anybody
Leslie
else?
B, Angel Wise.
Huh?
Angel Wise asked who was on panel. I told her it was Leslie B. I know it says Leslie. I think it's Leslie Rivalry.
Shay said, I'm not bashing in any way whatsoever, but it's obvious who destroys all of his friendships, relationships. He is constantly having drama with others and constantly losing a girlfriend or a friend. A lot of things, a lot of things are there for you to see if you just want to see it,
Yeah, you just have to.
And somebody said earlier that, I think it was .com, that she wants to see him succeed. I want to see him succeed. It would help if the trolls would leave him alone, but he don't want the trolls to leave him alone. That's the thing. He don't want that. if he really had a job working with attorneys, like he said today, or running Brad's construction crew, or whatever he said the other day, or delivering celebrities to the airport, whatever he's doing, if he really had that kind of thing, then he could leave YouTube and not worry about it and have a relationship and live life. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if YouTube calls Thelma to want to leave me, I would damn sure shut it down and never open it back up. If one of my kids
Absolutely.
said, "Daddy, I don't want you on YouTube no more," it's over. I'm shutting it down forever.
Yep.
I mean, I
And
hate
I,
to see all my subscribers say, you left us, but my family's my family, and if you got a woman who, and I'm not going to speak on any of his women or whatever, but if you got somebody that wants to support you and be there for you outside of YouTube, and YouTube's causing an issue, leave it, brother. Leave it. Leave YouTube. You just
yep.
won't.
And I said the same thing to you. I said it to Mama T. If my old man said, "Hey, I want you to leave that alone," I'd lay it down. I'd delete it off my phone. I'd lay it down. Those who know my number would know how to get a hold of me and could still talk to me outside of YouTube. I would lay it down. If it got to causing me and him problems, it'd be the end of YouTube for me. I would never be back on there. Wouldn't do it. And I'm the same way. I wouldn't want nothing more but for him to be happy and live a healthy life. Nothing more than for that to happen. But I guess he has a different outlook
Yeah.
than what others do. I don't know.
I'd love that too. I'd be happy for him. If I never saw him again, never talked to him again, I knew he was doing great, I'd be happy for him.
Yep.
If he scratched off a lottery ticket and won $1 million, hell yeah, Ernie, good for you, brother. That's the way I'd feel about it, really. I just don't, I don't like the way he does things. He knows I don't like the way he does things.
Nope. I don't either. And that's why I've made the choices that I have. So all y'all the chit chatters that's been saying, Leslie, let Jimbo convince her to, nah,
Oh, I
sorry.
promise you, don't nobody influence Leslie except Leslie.
That's y'all's little bubble for you, but that ain't true. And he did. Me telling Jimbo the whole time, I don't like Southern Girl, but I don't like her. That she's Snake. I don't like her. I don't like her. Don't like her. And but that was my opinion of her. He was friends with her, and I'm sure he was told to trust her, as I have been a few people on here, and it come back to bite me in my ass. But I didn't. I trust them. When I didn't trust them, I was asked to trust them, and I did, and that won't happen again.
Yeah.
Will not happen again. Brother, I'm gonna hop off here and let you finish your little show. Everybody, Angel Eyes, I seen where you said hi, hello. I didn't want to interrupt Jimbo, and then I didn't want to be rude and not speak back to you.
Well,
But
I thank you, Leslie. I'm going to warn you though. I'm going to get that part. Actually, I'm going to have Sugar Pie get that part where you was crying and clip it real good, and have a cartoon of snot coming out of somebody's nose. And I'm just kidding.
go ahead, Sugar Pie. Clip the hell out of it. Yeah, big bad ass Leslie. Look at her. Cry, baby.
She ain't so bad after all.
She ain't so bad after all. I think that's what Chater said. Look, not her, not this sweet lady.
Yeah.
She ain't surely not her. I don't never remember threatening to whoop. That's what she said. When Chaotic asked her, what the hell did I do to her to cause her to dox me? She's like, oh, I think she cussed me out in chat. That's what she said. When it Chaotic, she cussed me. I think it was So what she said, I can't remember, but I think it's because she cussed me out in chat. Well, I probably did, but I believe I
I
did,
wouldn't doubt it. Look,
but I
Glamour
don't think
says
I threatened her.
Leslie has the sweetest, cute little voice, but she's still a badass.
I am. No, I sound like a kid. That's what I tell you, people, like, when house phones was still a thing, people would call, let me speak to your mommy. I say, this is their mommy. What do you want me for? And listen, y'all, anybody that's from the South and has got hillbilly, this old hillbilly thing, and you go somewhere north from where you're from, I don't understand shit you're saying.
You
I've
do have
got
a
some.
thick Harlan County accent. Of course, you did say
And then
44 years you lived there. So
44 years. I'm 48, and I lived there 44 out of them. So,
you ain't my age
I've
then.
been,
I'm 29. You're not my age. I thought
yeah.
it
You keep dreaming, oh boy. And you're in front of me. You're
I
older
know.
than I am.
I know. I'll be the big 50 in February.
I'm knocking on your door. I'm right on your heels. I'll be 49 right after that. I, I'm trying. I've been working out every day and
I know.
been doing good. Doing good. But my legs are so sore, my shins. God, my shins are so sore. And I was like,
Give
whoo.
Brandon Bell a plug right quick before you get off here.
Oh, yes, absolutely. The Brandon Bell. Listen, that dude right there, y'all, good. He's this and he's that. No, he ain't. No, he's not. I know Brandon, even when Brandon didn't know I know Brandon. Brandon is a good feller, and he is very dedicated. Yesterday, y'all, his leg was hurting him so bad, and he still freaking showed up. And I think
Have
there
you
was
seen a
two or three
picture of his
of us.
leg?
Yeah, he showed us. He showed
Yeah,
us on
it's
live
awesome.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I told him, I said, buddy, listen, I appreciate you showing up for us, but I understand if you need to close this live down. I said, you're dedicated and I sure appreciate it. Even after I work out in the mornings, that's what I told you yesterday. You was like, Brandon's going live at 5, and I was like, shoot. You're like, you gonna work out again? I was like, yep. If he comes on live, I'm gonna work out with him.
Yeah.
And I do, and he's actually one I've been wanting to for a while. I used to be in killer shape, and it was because of my job kept me in shape. And I've been off for a year and a half, and age catches up with you, and I was like, daggone, I gotta do something. So when Brandon come around and started doing his exercising and stuff, I really became dedicated to it, and I try
Every
to catch
Thursday.
him.
Every
Yep,
Thursday. 5:05 p.m. every Thursday.
I think I've got to miss him one time. Um, I think I was driving and wasn't going to be back to work. I had the capability of working out with him and missed it. I think I've missed one, but yesterday when his live started, I was driving and I told him, I said, I'm here, but I'm driving. Just give me just a few minutes. And in 10 or 15 minutes, I was back to where I needed to go and was working out with him. And he was like, heck yeah. And that's what I told him too. I said, you're proud of me, buddy. I've been working out every day. And he was like, there you go, Les. I am proud of you. And I've stuck with it. I've been doing it all week and I'm sore, but I'm going to stick with it. There ain't but one way to get rid of it, and that's to work it out. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Lucy,
And
I think MAGA's wanting me to out him on Mama T's panel was predetermined for us to argue. I don't think it went
yeah,
exactly how they thought it would go, but it definitely ended the way Ernie wanted it to end. Um, that's the way I
if
feel.
people would have paid attention when Jimbo was like, this has been planned for a couple of weeks now. She said, try 3 months.
She did say that. Yep.
Yeah, she did. If people paid attention, they would have heard that. So, I mean, it told it right there. Well, Jimbo was like, well, I've missed something because, I've only been noticing it for the past couple of weeks. And she said, well, maybe you should pay closer attention. I was like, well, alrighty then. I didn't have to tell her
Tom, I
that
don't
for
think
us.
there's anything wrong with somebody giving Ernie money for a meal or whatever. Like, and if people have money and they want to give it to Ernie, that's that's completely up to them. I would never. I just think that he does take advantage of people, their kindness. He's took advantage of my kindness for years, and I keep allowing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nobody can't. Our honesty, nobody can't take the blame for it but yourself. Just like I can't, nobody can take the blame for what I've ever done in my life but myself. I don't care where nobody is from. You could be from the lowest pits of the streets. Your life is what you make it to be. I came from Harlan. I made a career for myself out of Harlan. Out
Yeah.
of Harlan, traveled, worked, made good money. The only female in the whole daggone company. And I worked my ass off. Worked my freaking ass off. So I can't stand up and say, oh, I'm from Harlan and I had a horrible childhood. I did have a horrible childhood. I
Me
did.
too.
I had great parents. I had good parents. My daddy worked in the coal mines to raise his kids, but I didn't have the best of child life. I've been through horrible shit in my life. Jimbo knows part of it that I ain't never told nobody. But you don't see me on here flashing it for sympathy. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I am who I am, and I have made myself who I am. My mom and dad brought me up the right way. The right way. You get respect where you give it. If you ain't got none for me, I ain't got none for you. I
How
treat
far
people the
up is
way
it,
I want
Fluffy?
to be treated.
Go ahead. I'm looking for Fluffy's question up above. Go ahead, Leslie.
That's what pisses me off so bad is I think Harlem is such a horrible place and it's not. Is there work there? No. If you ain't a school teacher and what few little coal mines is still operating in that area, or you ain't a nurse and work at the hospital, they ain't nothing there for you unless you want to
Nope.
work at, which people at Walmart make good money. I'd go to work at Walmart or work fast food or be a beautician. And that's it. My daughter's a cosmetologist and she makes good money. She's built her clientele up and she does good for herself. Still living in Harlan. She lives a nice life.
I can't
So,
find it, Fluffy. Ask me again. Sorry, I'm terrible.
I'm, that's something my daddy taught me a long time ago. Your life is what you make it. Have I made mistakes? Absolutely. Absolutely. Done things that I ain't proud of. But
Yeah,
I
that's
knew
another
that
thing.
long.
I said that to Lori, and she's like, "Oh, so you done things you're not proud of? Well, tell us about that." And I'm like, "Who ain't?
Who
Who
the
ain't done
hell
something
ain't?
they're not proud of?" Lori in those
Yeah.
screenshots, like, you know, yeah, I have done things I'm not proud of. Um, I could make a list. uh,
If they see anybody on this YouTube that can tell me that they have never, ever, in their one time ever done anything wrong, I don't care what it is. Never made a mistake, never done nothing wrong. You know what your biggest mistake is? Being on YouTube. That's your mistake. If you want to claim a perfect life and you ain't never done nothing wrong, then being on YouTube is your mistake.
mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mystery Lady. I know, chaotic. All right, honey, I know. Believe me, I know. I'm so sick of hearing about cigars and nasty things. I hate them damn things.
Fluffy, I cannot find that question. October baby couldn't find it either. Lucy said there's more laws that protect, allow, and participate in more instruction victims. Yeah, um, you're right, Lucy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You are correct. And I'm guilty of it. And I own up to my mistakes and what I have done on here. I'm guilty of it.
It's 2
That's
above
one
October.
reason. One reason I've done what I've done. Yes, chaotic. Absolutely. Yep.
I don't see
I ask you, you talking to your boyfriend? Maybe he's sitting there texting somebody or something. I say, you talking to your boyfriend? Y'all talking about cigars? What y'all talking about? Motorcycles? What y'all talking about? It's either Harleys or cigars. I don't like that guy.
it didn't go up far
It's
enough.
okay though. He can have Mr. Chaotic. I've got Miss
The
Chaotic.
bromance.
Yeah.
The bromance is real. It's all right. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool that they hit it off, make good friends of it. Yeah. CE
I
squared.
don't-
You brought 2 friends together that never would have met.
yeah. Yeah. They big buddies. I don't fuss at him. I pick at him, but I don't. Yeah, big bromance. There you go. I pick at him, and I don't fuss at him. Not about Mr. Chaotic. I don't. He had me mad earlier, though.
Huh?
I said he had me mad earlier, though. When when I told you, I was like, yeah, he done pissed me off. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Over a damn pair of blue jeans. Listen at this, y'all. Clothes folded up, put it in the drawer. I didn't hang his blue jeans up this time. I put all of his blue jeans because I thought he'd been wearing them all to work. I washed all of his work clothes together. He had them there, washed them all together, folded them up, put all his work clothes in the drawer. Well, he wore his brand new blue jeans. Now, he pays about $100 a pair for his blue jeans, even the ones he wears to work, and wore his new ones to work. Well, he goes looking for them. He's like, I can't find my new jeans. I said, they're all right there in that drawer. He was like, oh my God, did you let me wear my new jeans to work? I said, oh, I don't put your clothes on you every morning. I didn't let you do nothing. He was like, what? He's Leslie B. He's got the word, he calls me that. Leslie B. I can't believe you let me wear my brand new blue jeans to work. I was like, you get your own clothes out and put them on. That's all. He made me so mad. It caused a big old argument over a daggone pair of blue jeans that I washed again, got all of his stuff together, sprayed his blue jeans down with stain remover, and washed them. And it was all gone. It was all better. And wanted to jump over me over a damn pair of blue jeans and then wanted to try to lovey-dovey. I said, don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. Don't look at me. This ain't good. Get away.
Oh, if Ernie apologized to Leslie, I don't know. Did Ernie?
Oh, yeah, Fluffy. Did Ernie apologize to me?
I think
Ernie
that's
ain't never apologized to me.
no. Ernie's not big on making apologies.
No. He called me. This is why, how Jimbo talks about he'll never talk to you unless he needs you for something. And when he had court, was it last week? Week before that, last week,
Yeah,
he
I think it
called
was 2
me.
Mondays ago.
He messaged me. I think it was that Thursday, maybe Friday, Saturday, somewhere between there.
Yeah.
Messaged me, said, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing Monday?" That's what he said. What are you doing Monday? Not, "Hey, sis, how you doing? How's it going? Hey, what are you doing Monday?" Well, I couldn't answer him right back at the time. So he calls. "Hey, what are you doing Monday?" I was like, this was Thursday because it was the weekend of that event. I said, well, I'm going to Corbin this weekend for that event, and if my daughter needs me to help her move, I'll be going on to Harlan after that. But I'm not for sure yet. Remember I told you this, Mother? I said, I don't know if I have to help her this week. If I do, I'll be in that area. You know, what was you need? Well, I got court. I was like, well, where the hell are you at? New York. I said, well, how are you getting here? Are you going to fly? Do you need picked up from the airport? What do you need me to do to help you? Well, I ain't decided that yet. I don't know if I'm going to take a bus. I don't know if I'm going to fly. I don't know if I'm going to rent a vehicle. I said, well, you better be deciding, because if you're going to take a bus, it's going to take you all daggone weekend. You better think about layovers even at the airport. You better get on the ball, whatever you decide you're going to do. Well, I'll probably just rent a vehicle. And I said, well, what do you need me for? He said, well, if I fly or take a bus, then I'm going to need somebody to, get me around, get me to court, get me to, go eat or what. I'm going to need somebody to get me around. And I was like, well, if I have to go to Harlan, I'll be in that area. If not, then I won't be, but I'll have to find out. I'll find out and I'll let you know. When the next thing I know, he was on an airplane and then on a bus and then had rented a vehicle, and I was like, well, I guess he found him a way then. So that's, I don't never hear from him. Well, everybody thought that it was Gunco Leslie, Ernie's right hand bully. No, sorry, y'all. I've messaged him a lot of times and never heard back from him, called, never get an answer until he needed me. Ding, 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 Sugar Pie. You are the winner.
Yeah, the line about being swatted is really the thing that worries me about. Like, that's when I think he's being, I don't know. That's when I think he's trying to get sympathy donations. And that's my opinion. It may not be. Maybe he's just lying to be lying, but he absolutely was not swatted today. Not at all. And I don't know why he does it. And the last time he said he was swatted in Harlan, same thing, I was furious. I called the state police and I wanted to know why he was swatted. People were believing this, and they were like, what are you talking about? As far as I know, there was nobody swatted or nobody went up to see what was going on. And then they said, I'll have the officer, the sergeant, whoever's working in charge that night, call you. And they never even called me back. So
even the last time, they may, I just felt like it. He may have got a visit the last time when Nicolina called in that bomb threat or whatever. He may have got a visit, but to the extreme that was let on for it to be, guns drawn, and no, didn't happen.
Yeah,
did not happen.
That's what he says. Is they show up with their guns and and throw him on the ground and cuff him and all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you, if the state police comes up and throws you on the ground and puts cuffs on you, you're going to jail.
I promise you, if Kentucky State Police out of Harlan comes to get you, you're going to jail. He should know better than that. He knows them boys. He knows them. They would go talk to him before they harassed him. Didn't y'all find it funny yesterday that he was on his way to go help KSP investigate that fire? And then today it was call 573, was it 3131? Is that the number at House 10? Call out there and report that detective. Call out there and report that detective. He needs to lose his job. All the ones in the chat. He needs to lose his job. He needs to lose his job. No, for what? Because he told the truth? And that's exactly what he does. He told the truth.
Yeah.
As if it would have been
he's the original one that had them calling and trying to get me fired as a coach. He told his chat, everybody needs to call down there and tell the school system Jimbo Collins don't need to be working with no kids. And then Lisa did. Glamorous Life. October Baby, was the trailer full of her stuff though? No, it wasn't. I, for some reason, never thought she lived there and never heard he was swatted today either. See, many of us miss all this.
His mommy didn't live there. She didn't live there. I know exactly where she lives at.
Yeah, I do too. And it's about 25-minute drive from up in North Efforts or wherever it is. Like it's probably 10 or 12 miles, but 25-minute drive easy.
No, October Baby, it's not true neither. Not true. Not true.
Everything was left to Amber, I believe. I believe Amber got everything, as far as I know. And that's, Ernie was furious over that too. And I would have been too, like when his mama passed. I don't blame him. I'd have been mad too, but
he should stop and think about when he says stuff about people. He should stop and think about if the people that are from Harlan, if they know them people before he says something about them. Just like yesterday about the cameras and the cameras being unhooked. And listen, I don't personally know that little girl, but my kids do. My kids know that girl. That girl is not a bad girl. She don't do stuff like that. She has a good job and she takes care of her kids. She's a good girl. And for that lie to be told on her was totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like you said, he don't realize how many people it hurts and how many people it affects that ain't him. Like he just thinks of himself, and I really don't think he does that with malicious intent, like to hurt. Well, some people he does, like the 16-year-old cousin of his. Like he should have never gave that boy's name out and said what he said, but that was malicious. But the things he says, like, a lot of times he don't realize how many people he's actually affected by saying the things he says. It's all about him, and that's what he, it's all about him.
And I'm getting ready to say he is, and people get mad at me if they want to, feel whatever way they want to feel about it. But the deal with Tabitha and Ethan and Jason, that should have never been brought to YouTube. Never should have been brought to YouTube. If any help thought need to be done off of YouTube. Talk to one another off of YouTube. In my opinion, and the way I feel about it, they didn't do nothing but victimize them people more than what they were already victimized.
Yeah. Because now Nicolina's looking into Tabitha.
Caused her to be more of a victim than what she already is. I didn't like that. Not one nary bit. And all that bullshit, Shelby, Jesus Christ, mercy. Just let y'all know, if they was a new trial, I'd know about it. Jimbo would know about it. He was one of the witnesses. They would contact Jimbo. People would use a little bit of common sense. They'd contact him.
The text Ernie showed about unhooking cameras was dated September 2020. I didn't even know that. Good one, Mystery Lady.
Yeah, good eyeballs, Mystery Lady.
That's true, Lucy.
I thought about it. I did think about that, about blowing that up, and then I was like, I don't have to. I don't even have to do that because I know better.
Yeah.
I knew better.
Rosemarie J, he does think it's fun and games. He really does. I agree with you there. He does, like, he does believe, I think he and I've said it to a couple people, he likes controlling the game. Like, he'll tell people what to do, and they will do it. I
I'm
mean,
guilty of it. I am.
and not necessarily like, hey, I'm gonna, you're gonna do this for me, and because I'm Ernie Shell, not like that, but just like charismatic. Hey, I need you to do this, okay? And they'll do it.
I do. And listen, y'all, I don't want nobody, honestly. What I'm saying, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me in no kind of way. I said what I said because I needed to say it. I don't need no kind of sympathy from nobody, or he needs to apologize, or, I don't need that. I don't. I'm good. I'm a big girl. I've been through worse. Been through worse. I love him. If you hear it, Ernie, I love you. I love you like my brother. But, dude, I just want you to fix yourself. Be more honest with people. Be more honest. Do you know? Let me say this.
I thought that same thing, Lucy. Go ahead.
Say it. People say whatever. And back when all that happened, Ernie got paid whatever. Brown Lulu was a supporter of Ernie's, and that hurt her. And by that time, I had already started opening my eyes and paying attention to stuff. And I told her to get a hold of me, and she finally did. Finally did. And I talked to her, and she had already been opening her eyes and paying more attention. And she was like, "Yeah, I just don't, like how I was treated." Well, I didn't either. I was ready to drive the border and whoop somebody's ass. I didn't like it. But I know law enforcement, and I know when they tell you to stop, you better freaking stop. Stop. And they have to take their own precautions to do what they had to do. I spoke. Lulu, if you hear me, I've not seen you on YouTube, or if anybody that still speaks to her, and I should do it myself, be the bigger person and do it myself. Even though I've seen her in other chats saying things, but I'm the bigger person, and I can say that I'm sorry. I supposed to went to Kentucky and helped her, but from my advisement, I was asked not to go from somebody that knew I shouldn't go, and I didn't, and things happened, and I'm glad I did not go. So the things that she and I talked about, I don't want her to think that it was a show or it was a put on or I was trying to pump information from her, because that wasn't it. By no means. None. And I apologize that I didn't go with you to Kentucky. I'm big enough to say that I'm sorry that I didn't go. And you can accept my apology or not. And whatever you feel the need to do, but I am the bigger person. Oh, stormy skies. Huh.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm sure we might know each other.
I guarantee it. Well, Stormy Skies knows he wasn't swatted today, too, then.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, brother. Everybody, chat. I love all y'all. If you don't like me, you already know what you can do for me. I tell the truth. I don't got a reason to lie about nothing. And those that know me knows that.
Leslie,
And I love
I love
you.
you. I appreciate you telling the truth always, even when it hurts.
I love you, brother. And I appreciate you for letting me share your pain with you and get this off my chest.
You feel like
I
a weight
do.
to be lifted.
I do, a big one.
Yeah.
I do. I told him, I said, I'm gonna go on panel with Jimbo and get this off my chest. And he said, thank God. Thank God you finally going through it. Tired of hearing it. Tired of hearing it.
He said, go outside because I'm going to call Mr. Chaotic.
He probably did. He probably ended up texting him. I love you, Chaotic.
Love you too, Chaotic.
Thank you, Fluffy. All right, guys. I will see you all, I'm sure, somewhere along the YouTube streets. Somewhere
All right.
You're welcome.
Good night, Leslie. Thank you.
Good night, brother. I love you.
Love you. Bye-bye. All right. The one, the only Leslie B. Thank y'all for listening to myself, and I vented a lot. I try not to cuss too much. I may have a couple times. If I do, I apologize. And I apologize for, ever being dishonest about any of it. I truly am sorry. Whatever I can do to, make up for it, I will. There's my heartfelt apology, though. I don't say I'm sorry unless I mean I'm sorry. So, listen, please don't think I'm going against Ernie. I'm not. I don't want anybody else to just turn their back on Ernie either. I don't think that's right. Just pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on to everybody. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for over 3 hours. What about that? I only got 2 ads in 3 hours. I'm not going to put another one in. God bless y'all. Looking forward to that email, Fluffy. Y'all have a good night. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.